Hello everyone, Wendy Ross for U.S. Trotting. Hambletonian week continues. We make a stop at the Tetrick farm and ride along with Tim Tetrick as he preps for a 16th straight Hambletonian weekend. Tim, thank you so much for having us with you out here at the farm. You know, you had a good day at Chester today, right? Got some checks?
Yeah, it was all right. You know, had a lot of outside draws, but we ended up winning one, had 4 or 5 seconds, so it was good day.
You know, it seems like this year is just flying by. For me, it was January, and now, heck, it's Hambo week, right? And you drive thousands of horses a year, but something about this week, right? You kind of got to gear in and just kind of like bring it down a little bit and get ready for the weekend.
This whole week is like, you know, it's our biggest week of the year. This is what everybody shoots for. Like, wasn't long ago, we were in Pompano closing that place down and talking about it, but you know, this is the big money race and our most prestigious race that we have, so it's pretty exciting.
Heading into your 16th straight Hambletonian, now you've had a pretty good track record. You have one win. I think it was, these are Bob Hollywood stats, so I think we've got a win, 3 seconds and a third with over 2.3 million combined in purses. You got to be proud of that.
I am very proud of it. You know, it's a very hard race to even get into, and then to compete and be, you know, hit the board is always a win for me.
2012, 10 years ago, of course, very special. Little Horse with a Big Heart reminds me of a Little Horse with a Big Heart that you have coming up this week, and of course, Market Share.
He was a great horse. Luckily, I got caught up with him, and he went on and win the Hambo, and you know, it was a dream come true for me because that was a race that I wanted to win. I got one. Most people never even get a chance to drive in it, so I've at least won one, so they can't take that away. No,
they certainly can't, that's for sure. But let's talk about this weekend, Rebuff. 2-year-old campaign last year, really finished out the year strong. Now, at the end of last year, did you think that you'd be heading into this weekend with a favorite?
Yes.
You knew it.
Did. Yeah,
you did.
Like the way he was finishing the year and still making little baby mistakes, you know, doing things that most time would lose the race, and he still overcome all that. He had so much talent, and if he could just come back sound and happy, and he was going to grow from that two-year-old year to the 3-year-old year, I felt very confident.
You know, he's had a little bit of a light year. They've planned it, they've timed it out well. We caught up with trainer Lucas Wallen a couple days ago, and he was very confident. He said, it's all about the timing. Let's go back 3 or 4 weeks. What did we have? The start before the Dancer, and of course in the Stanley Dancer, he was super impressive. That mile, that 49 mile, I think it was speechless. When he caught he said, I'm back, and he got everyone's attention that week.
I think Lucas made the right call. You know, it's very tough. He's not a great big horse, but he's super fast and super lungy, and he did the right thing. You know, he knew he had that horse ready, and it was time for 3 races, and you're in the Hambo. You know, and Lucas did a great job, brought him back great, and you know, he's a very good drive away from very much happiness. So.
Let's talk tactics. Like we said, coming in from last year, we kind of had to teach him. Last year was kind of a learning year for him. He had to be a little bit more conservative, teaching him. He could make the occasional mistake. Coming back here at 3, though, solid, very solid.
Last year he was just too fast. He would try to skip gears, and if you ask him, he was like 0 to 70. You know, this year he's allowing me to manage that speed and put him in the right spots, and you know, he's out there just having fun. He ain't even tried yet. You know, it's a game to him right now. So, and that's so exciting for me. I've only had one other option in my whole career, like have that kind of talent, was Walner, you know, back in a few years ago. But this colt is just so high speed, and he's smart, and he's figured it out, and he's just out there enjoying his life.
Well, I think that's what people were wondering coming out of the elimination. You know, not an anxious moment. You moved him, eased him to the front, and I, like we said, looking at the elimination, have we even hit that top gear yet?
No, not even close. Like, there's so much there. He was just looking for somebody to come after him, and you know, he's got his, you know, demons, which all horses do, but you know, this horse is so talented, and he's just got, it's my race to win or lose, in my opinion. You know, like I said, he's a good drive away from happiness.
You're in Lexington on Tuesday. The draw comes out. You didn't even know, but then you heard about it. You said you found out you got the rail. What were you thinking?
I didn't really want the rail. I even told Lucas, just don't give me the rail, you know, because there's so much stuff can happen. You know, the teletimer's there and everything's there, and everybody's looking at it, and everybody's going to slam down trying to get to the front. And, you know, you just got to stay out of trouble, and my horse will do the rest.
Now, Tim, moving on to the Oaks, of course, you have the talented filly from Post 10, Fashion Schooner. Now, you went from getting the rail and Rebuff, not really what you wanted, but then when you heard you had Post 10 with Fashion Schooner, but she's got the gate speed. I think she can overcome it.
Oh, she's a good mare. We just got to hope for the right trip in the right scenario. And, you know, I'm a firm believer in her. You know, Jim's done a great job with her. And, you know, she's just, again, a good drive away from happiness. And, you know, hopefully we can make it work. She's got all the talent in the world.
She certainly does, and she has the looks to go with it. We caught up with Jim and her on Monday. Just a big, strong filly. She's definitely what you want in a trotting filly. And I think that, you know, against this group of trotting fillies, which is second to none.
Oh, that the filly group is so deep. You know, we have two of them that actually went to the Hambletonian race against the boys, and that filly division is still stacked. You know, you got Nifty's mare, and you got a couple other ones that are just really, really good horses.
Her elimination looked like she was on cruise control, and then of course, where are we? Xenia kind of just come right out of nowhere. Did you even see her coming?
Where did that come from?
Right.
You know, that thing was flying, and good, you know, blessed to Stacy's. They're great horsemen. They do a great job, and they come down here for a reason. She was in hours of 2 up there, but when they ship south, they know what they're doing, and that mare really responded well. And you know, no matter what I did, she just she got the right trip and blew right by us.
Well, I know one thing going into Saturday, if you're on the front in Timmy T fashion, that won't happen again, right?
My mare will be tired at the wire, that's for sure.
Tim, being out here on the farm, taking a ride along with you tonight, this is where you kind of find your peace. You find your center. You race so many days through the week, especially this time of year, but this is where you really, is your happiness being here with your family and the horses.
Yeah, I get to watch my daughter ride her horse, and we do some roping around here. We have a track that we can jog and train horses, and you know, this is my getaway time. You know, like just to relax. I mow some grass, put the headphones on, have a few beers, and you know, just enjoy it. You know, for me, it's really peaceful.
I really feel like a lot of guys would be envious of that Tetrick of the Bionic Man Cave, right?
It's pretty nice.
That's really something, right?
You know,
and you did a lot of work
Not
during
everybody's
COVID.
got an air-conditioned garage, you know,
No.
so I'm pretty happy with it.
What about that old pickup truck, the 1940? Tell us a little bit about that, right?
Yeah, I found it online. I've always liked the old stuff, and I enjoy having a pickup that I can take to the feed store when my wife wants me to go get feed and stuff for the horses, and I just drive it around. I take it to the racetrack, and I have fun with it. It's a lot of fun.
Tim, like we said, we know you've been to that Hambo Winter Circle once, knocking on the door a few times, but what would it mean to get back there on Saturday?
That's why you know, you work your ass off. You know, you go to all them baby races, you show up to work all the time, and like I heard Dave Miller say, you just got to keep showing up and let things happen. And you know, everybody wants to win the Hambo. You know, that's our thing: Medallions Pace, Hambo, and the Jug. You know, that's those 3 things, and you know, it's really cool.
Say you were in the Winter Circle there on Saturday. Not saying you have to go anywhere on Sunday, but it would be nice to just come back here, maybe to do a little roping or something on the farm on Sunday, right?
It would be very nice, but of course, you know, with our business, this time of year we don't get that, so we got to go to work. I'll be at Pocono Sunday night.